Hello, welcome to PJD Web Design. Here's a question I often get asked. What is SEO? And the next question, do I need SEO? Well, let's take a look. Let's start with the first question. What is SEO? Well, SEO is a collection of techniques that developers use to bring your website as high up the listings as possible within search engine search results. It's been proven that people only search the first couple or 3 pages to find what they're looking for before they hit that back button and go and try a different search. Well, SEO is what we call the process of making sure your website is listed as high up as possible so that more and more people can actually see it. Just think what you do yourself. When you're searching for something, you'll go to Google. I'll say Google, but I mean all of them. Bing, Yahoo, you name it, they're all the same. Type something into your search engine and the search engine will go away and try and find the results that best match what you've actually typed in. The words you've put in are referred to as keywords and key phrases when there's more of them. Now that is the information that is taken by the search engines. They then search their database for websites that actually match those keywords and phrases. Once it's found the match, it will display them on the pages where it thinks are the most relevant to what the search was. So SEO is in fact what you need to get listed as highly as possible. Because think of this, when you go searching for yourself, you will have a look at the first page, probably go to page 2. Not so many people will go to page 3, and few and far between will go to page 4 and beyond. So being up there on the first page is what we want to achieve. So answering the question, what is SEO? That is, in a nutshell, what it is. It's techniques we use to get you listed as highly as possible within those search engines. Now, let's turn our attention to the question of, do you even need SEO? Well, if you are running a business and you only supply certain clients, the way you get those clients is probably through a business card or through advertising somewhere, and they're regular clients. So do they need to find you? The answer is probably not, because they've got your website's address somewhere on your invoices to them or other paperwork, compliment slips, business cards. They'll have that information anyway. But the question is, what about those people that have never heard of you? They might be looking for your particular product or for your particular service, whatever that is. That is where SEO comes in. Because we try to get you listed as highly as possible in the search engines, those people that are looking for your product or service will find you, even though they've never heard of you. That person or company will then get in touch with you, and you've probably got yourself a new client out of the deal. So, do you need SEO? Not if you've got a regular set of clients. But if you want to gain more clients, of course the answer is yes, you do. SEO itself is quite a long-winded process. There is no overnight guarantees of success with anything that you do on your website. At last count, there are over 200 different things that Google itself uses to make a decision on where you should appear on that list. What we have to do is we have to try and discover those keywords and key phrases I mentioned earlier in order to find out what it is people are actually searching for, what words they use when they search for your product or service. Now, Google itself helps quite a bit. It will help you with tools like its keyword planner. It will help with tools like its Google Suggest. When you type something into a search engine, have you noticed the wording that comes up underneath? That is called Google Suggest. That's a good way to find some keywords, because you know that people have actually typed those words in once before. You take those words over to Google's keyword planner and you can find out just how much those words have been searched for. So keyword research is just one part of SEO. There's a lot of other factors that help you get listed highly in the search engines, including what you do on social media. Because Google now doesn't just look at the website, it looks at the entire entity, your complete being. So if you've got a Facebook page for your business, that's good. Don't forget Google owns Facebook. If you've got a Google Plus account and you're using that, again, Google owns that, so that will help you, so long as you use it. If you've got other social media accounts like Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, these all help. So you want to be making sure that your social media is active, because that will help you. Going back to the web page itself, there are on-page factors that you do need to get right first. Firstly, your title of each page. That's the bit that sits right at the top in the tab. And you need to be putting your keywords and key phrases in there. Somewhere else is in your meta description. You need keywords in your meta description because Google also looks at that and tries to match the words it finds in there with your title and the keywords that the searchers are using. And also in the body of the text, you need to get your keywords actually in the body of the text. I recommend for every 150 words, you need at least one of your keywords in there, but don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, Google's not stupid. It will know that you're trying to game the system, and you could potentially be penalized for doing that. Other things that are important these days is if your website can't be viewed on a mobile phone or a tablet, then Google won't rate you particularly highly, because Google wants now for every website to be mobile friendly. It does this because most of the searches that are done on Google itself are now done on a mobile phone. So it wants to display results that actually fit on a mobile phone. I see hundreds of websites that when you look at them on a mobile phone, they're either very small in the top left-hand corner of the screen, or they're so big you have to swipe right, swipe left, up, down. And Google doesn't like that. Google knows people don't like that, and so it's not going to rank you very well at all. Other factors include your images. Google can't tell what images are, so it relies on special meta tags, little bits of code that will tell Google exactly what the picture's about. We refer to these as alt tags and titles that you can put onto your image file names that help Google understand what your site is all about. Don't forget, when you have a look at Google, you see things across the top. You'll see images as well as videos and things like that. Well, the images side is another search engine, still part of Google, of course. So if you've got an image that's tagged up properly, then it will even display on the images tab when you click on that. Same as if you correctly SEO your video, that will show as well. These are just a few of very, very many things that Google does. And when I say Google, I mean all search engines as well, not just Google. If you'd like me to take a look at your website and give you some idea of why it's probably not performing as well as you want, Then go over to our contact page or call the number that you find over on our website, or if you're watching this on YouTube, the number will appear on the screen here. So let's get your website moving. Just pick up the phone, give us a call, or go over to our contact page, drop us a line, and we'll get back in touch with you as soon as we can. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.